Welcome to the Ladies European Tour as the action heads north from South Africa to Belek in Turkey. Turkey is a tourist's paradise. With sun all year round, it's one of Europe's most popular destinations, and many come for golf. The area is dotted with courses, and the most picturesque, the National, hosted the Turkish Airlines Ladies Open. Cecilia Lundgren threw out her expensive set of new clubs and went back to her old ones. And it did the trick, producing the goods when she was in trouble, the Norwegian closing on 3 under. Leanne Pace also had a good day at the office. The South African's silky smooth swing was working nicely. Another on 3 under. But Carlota Ciganda held the lead at the close. The big-hitting Spaniard hit some delightful irons on the tight national course. She wasn't missing on the greens either. With a round of 69, it gave her a one-shot lead. Sarah Kemp joined the pack at 3 under, while Trish Johnson closed 2 off the lead. The only reason Laura Davis hasn't been in the winner's circle in over 2 years has been her putting. But on day 2 she found her touch. Everything seemed to drop. She was 3 under for her round. When Trish Johnson is in the mood, few can match her. And the Englishwoman was flying on day 2. The highlight, this eagle at 15. She closed 4 under overall and with a share of the lead. So an experienced clutch of players led at the halfway stage, with Saganda a shot back. A bad day for Boeljon, who dropped off the leaderboard. Well, Boeljon must have thought her chance had gone after a second round 78. But the Dutch star had an impressive comeback. A 67 was close to the course record. Boeljon back on the up. Ciganda closed a shot ahead. Consistent as ever, she shot 1 under par to move into a share of the lead. Alongside her was Charley Hull. The 17-year-old sensation collected a birdie at the first with this effort. Hull built on that start and continued to produce top-quality golf. A classy round of 69, a bogey at the last only denying her the outright lead. So Hull shares top spot with Leanne Pace and Florentina Parker well placed in a tie for 4th. Florentina Parker began her final round in sensational form. This chip almost dropped for an eagle, but it did set up her 3rd birdie in 4 holes. The Englishwoman was amongst the leaders. Carlota Ciganda just couldn't get her round going. The leader at the start of play, this shank at the 5th led to a double bogey. The look on her face told the story. And Parker's great start began to unravel. A double bogey here at the 8th, she would eventually card a 75, and she was out of the running. Meanwhile, Leanne Pace was quietly building a challenge. She birdied 2 and 4 and collected another here at the 12th. Her approach perfectly judged. The South African began to edge ahead. While Minnie Blomqvist was also having a great back 9. She birdied 11, 12, 13 and here at 15. The Finn was flying. Charley Hull started the day in the lead, but a bad opening 14 holes left her 2 shots behind. This approach, though, gave her the birdie she so desperately needed. Pace couldn't quite kick on when she needed to, as the others behind were also struggling. This birdie putt at the 16th dropped short. She was one over for the back nine, but still just ahead. Blomqvist, though, finished her round with a bang, a birdie at the last. She was the clubhouse leader at 2 under par. That lasted until Pace stood on the 18th green. The South African couldn't quite make birdie. She'd have to be content with par. But at 3 under, she had the lead by a shot. Those behind would need a birdie at the last to force a playoff. Boeljon, Hull and Ciganda were all 1 shot behind. Saganda recovering after her shank at the 5th. But Boeljon's hopes ended with her tee shot. The defending champion going straight into the bunker. Her chances were effectively over. Charley Hull, though, gave herself a great chance with this approach shot. She had yet to make a par on 18 all week. She would need a birdie. For Pace, it was an anxious wait on the putting green. Meanwhile, Saganda also made it onto the green in 2. 2 under par, she had this putt for birdie. She couldn't have come much closer. It meant only Hull could deny Pace her win. It was close, but not close enough. It handed victory to Pace by just a single shot, her first win since 2010. It was Pace's 6th win on the LET, a return to winning form for the South African. Special mention too to Charley Hull, amazingly her 3rd second in just her 3rd tournament. Florentina Parker ended up tied 6th. Laura Davis shot a 74. The final result of the Turkish Airlines Ladies Open could have gone any which way. There can, though, only be one winner. And this week, it's Leanne Pace of South Africa.
It is a wonderful feeling, yeah. But you know, it's golf. You can't control anybody else. You can only play your best, and hopefully you're going to have enough. And I just had enough.
In the ISPS Handa Order of Merit, Carlota Ciganda is closing in on top spot. Leanne Pace is up to 5th. Charley Hull is 7th. Florentina Parker finds herself 12th. Christel Boeljon 16th. Also, on the way up, Linnea Blomqvist, a huge jump of 48 places. And the Solheim Cup standings, Carlota Ciganda stays in 2nd spot. In the Rolex Rookie of the Year, Charley Hull is closing in on top spot. There's no change to the top 8 in the Rolex World Rankings, as there was no tournament in America this week. It's been another wonderful week with great weather, great golf and a great finish for Leanne Pace. Next up, we're heading to Amsterdam. You can catch up and keep up with all the news and action from Holland on ladieseuropeantour.com.